welcome to the Lost Levels podcast. Thank you so much for listening today. Today's podcast is going to be all about Pokemon. Yes, the first generation Pokemon red, blue, yellow, green, pink, purple, orange, and no, not all those colors, but red, blue, yellow, and green, the original colors for the first generation of Pokemon. So we're going to be talking all about that, celebrating Pokemon's 20th anniversary. And who better to host Pokemon than the master of Pokemon, SpiderStaryu. That's me. Hello, the master of Pokemon. Let's be real. And today I am joined by Soul.
Before we begin, I'd like to mention that this episode of the podcast is sponsored by Donkey Kong Cereal.
Oh, I wasn't ready, you got me. Oh, Soul.
That's
one
right.
point for Soul. 1 point for Soul. Wow. We have SuperZambezi.
Hello.
We have Dark Boo.
Hello.
And we have a special guest, Yoshiman. Okay, yes. There you go. That's Yoshiman. Yoshiman voiced Pikachu, apparently. And we're just going to get started, go right into Pokemon. So Pokemon in Japan was released 20 years ago, back on February 27th, 1996, on the Game Boy. Not the Game Boy Color, just the Game Boy. So it's been 20 years since the release of Pokemon Red and Green in Japan. So we're just going to be talking about Pokemon. We're going to be getting into Pokemon and stuff. Yeah, so I hope you guys are ready. I hope you, the listeners, are ready. So let's get into our questions. We got tons of juicy questions. And before I get into the questions, I just forgot something. I'm sorry, but let me just say this really quickly. At the end of the podcast, we're going to be singing the PokeRap. I know, hype to the maximum degree. It's going to be so great. So stay tuned to the end to hear us singing the PokeRap. Now let's officially get started. All right, so here is the first question. What did you name your character? And what did you name your rival? So I guess I should go first because I did a good job with this. So are you guys okay with that? You guys okay with me going first?
To be honest, I think you should go last because there are some really key moments that you had.
Okay,
that made me
fine.
laugh.
Soul's jealous.
Because
so.
mine isn't. I'm gonna be honest. I just named it Gary because that's me. And
You named yourself Gary, or you named the rival?
The rival. Me, I just named Soul. So Soul and Gary. To be honest, to talk about the rival, I kind of actually admit I both hate the rival because I don't like mean people in general, but I actually kind of miss having someone who urges you to be challenged, because pretty much ever since this game there really hasn't been one. I know the Johto ones, people will argue with it, but I don't like Silver at all. He's a weirdo, and
Silver is like complete trash.
But Gary was I like him as a rival, but I also hate him because he's annoying, and it not even endearing annoying. But I also like Bianca. Bianca was really cool too. But Gary was the one I do miss. I hope we have another challenging rival that's kind of a jerk and a sleazebag.
Boo, what did you name your character, and what did you name your rival?
Boo and Dark Boo, because I always do that for any game. Even Mother 3, I name myself Boo, but if it's my rival, I would name him Dark Boo.
Okay.
It's a habit.
Okay. All right, that's fine. SuperZambezi, what did you name yourself, and what did you name your rival?
Just, I'm blue and he's red. Because that's the option they gave me, so why not?
Okay. Yoshiman, what did you name yourself, and what did you name your rival? Okay, Yoshiman, you're not Pikachu right now.
I named myself after myself, and because I'm a very, very creative person and a very, very mature, I just want to make that a very clear point. I'm very mature, very grown up. My rival's name is Buttface.
Wait, Yoshiman, you said you named your character after yourself, not your rival.
Yeah, my rival is Buttface.
Oh my,
Exactly.
that was shady.
You guys just got that.
I'm choosing to ignore it, just in case you're wondering.
So you named yourself Luke.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, so you're Luke and then you Buttface. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I definitely can top that. So I named myself, finally getting to my answer, I named myself Spider, as in SpiderStaryu, yes. and I named my rival Soul. And I have been documenting my adventure and also my quarrels with Soul on Miiverse. So if you want to check my Miiverse, here's a little plug. Check me out on Miiverse. I am SpiderStaryu. Check out my posts. I have a bunch of posts with Soul and a bunch of posts with just my Pokemon in general, things like that. So you should check out my Miiverse because I have been documenting this with Soul. I have everything up to. Oh please, please,
but do it. It is so funny. Like, if it's making me, like, I'm totally okay with people making fun of me, like, in good fun. It was the funniest thing I have ever seen. Like, at first I was like, are you kidding? Like, he goes, oh, look what I named my rival. And I said, no, you didn't. And I thought he was, like, that was a joke. Like, I thought he just went back. No, he did that. He went through the entire event, well, so far, the entire adventure as me as the rival. But there's I'm not kidding. If you're a fan of the podcast, please look at his SpiderStaryu's Miiverse posts. They're the funniest things when it involves me.
Yes, so that's a little plug. Check that.
A lot of trash cans.
Yes, a lot of souls. That's what we call trash cans.
Well, a lot of my house.
Oh, and your house, which, you know, what did I say? I was like, Soul's house. This isn't Soul's house. Soul lives in a trash can.
Well, my house gets my trash can gets surprisingly good Wi-Fi. So I mean, it's an okay place to live in.
Okay, yeah. All right, so let's move on to the next question. Here we go. Okay. Did you play Pokemon Blue or Red or Yellow, whatever, when it first came out? And if you did not grow up with Red, Blue, or Yellow, how do you feel playing it now? So I think we should start with someone who did not play the original Red, Blue, and Yellow.
That's
so
me.
You didn't play it? Okay, so you start.
Oh, okay. I didn't play Red, Blue, and Yellow because I didn't grow up at that time because I was literally being born. Literally. It was pretty much right around when I existed. So I did not play the original Pokemon, and this was the first time I ever did. And if I hadn't gotten somewhat used to Ruby and Sapphire, and even then I'm not the best, I would go crazy. And I kind of do, because this is before the physical special split. This is before when Pokemon had good moves, and before when it was kind of balanced, and because psychic types are annoying in this game. Very annoying. I hate them, and I pretty much despise them. And now I don't have a problem with psychic types, but if I grew up with this game, I probably would constantly have a problem with psychic types because of this game. I don't like them. Also, I would say, like, looking now, because I played Diamond, so this is right when the physical special split occurred, and I didn't know about this. I thought, oh, this is just how Pokemon works. So it actually it was a struggle to get used to this game. I would say maybe by Lieutenant Surge, I was kind of getting used to it, having Pokemon with awful moves, but it's really hard to get into when you're so used to playing modern games.
Okay. All right, I get that.
Yeah.
So, next is SuperZambezi.
Yeah, I'm going to piggyback off of that because that's basically the same thing for me. I started with Diamond as well and kind of continued on from there. Not really. I played Diamond and then X and Y and then Omega Ruby and all that. And then I jumped back all the way back to the beginning, so that was really, really tough. And it still kind of is tough. Like, I'm not very far in the game. I only have 2 badges. So I'm really not that far. And it's just very tedious for me. And, like, that's what Pokemon is. But this one in particular, you're just doing the exact same thing over and over. And there's lots of grinding. And I don't know. You're just going from place to place.
Lots of what?
Lots of level grinding, experience grinding. Let's be specific here.
See, what you guys don't know is I'm extremely classy.
I'm like, whoa. Oh, and did you just recently beat Misty?
Yeah, I did that this morning. That's the other thing. Every time I play this game, I get so sleepy and tired, and I end up taking a nap. Every single time I play, I end up falling onto my bed and sleeping.
Naps are fun.
How dare you beat Staryu? Unacceptable. Unacceptable.
Misty
what did you say? That is not true.
Misty was actually pretty easy for me.
Yeah, if you have a Charmander, it's not easy. If you don't have
Yeah.
a Pikachu, that's hard. Okay, anyway. Dark Boo, you're next.
I played it when I was 4. Put it like that.
You had a Game Boy?
No, my cousin did. In
Oh,
Uniondale.
okay.
Oh, that's right. You're not cool with handhelds.
Not cool.
Bitch, I had. You know what? I had a Game Boy Advance and a SP, so don't come for me.
Oh, wow.
Yes, because I had Yoshi Island, the cartridge, the Super Mario, whatever, the thing 3, whatever. And I lost it, and that got me so mad to this day. I can't find that game, and that was my game. Oh, but
Pokemon
right now
or Yoshi's Island?
Yoshi Island.
Oh.
I had Red. No, not I had. I am playing Red. And, oh God. Should I say where I'm at?
You can say where you're at.
I'm, like, literally at the SZ, but I finally got somebody to learn Cut, which got me so mad. I couldn't
Who'd you
find
teach Cut to?
You took a while to get that done.
To who? I didn't hear what you said.
Oddish.
Oddish. Wait, what? Are you playing Blue?
Red.
Oh, okay, Red.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just saying like, oh, okay, Red. You're playing Pokemon Red and you got an Oddish. Okay.
Yeah, I was just capturing any Pokemon. I captured Ekans. He couldn't learn it. I was like, what is going on here? None of my Pokemon knew it. And I had Kadabra rather early. I caught an Abra, and I just kept on switching. my Pokemon every time the battle started. So, that's how Abra evolved into Kadabra.
Yeah, because he only knows teleport when you first catch him. Abra.
So basically, I was like set right at the start because it's like any Pokemon died because of it, and it gets me so mad. I caught Diglett, couldn't learn it. I'm like, what is going on? I caught Rattata, wouldn't learn. I'm like, I quit this game because it was just that part only. I would never find a Pokemon. I could not find any of those other Pokemon y'all were naming. I'm like, where the hell are they? It got me so mad, but then after I kind of got it, so now I want to play it more.
When in doubt, grass type. That's how
the
Cut
thing.
works.
And what was part of the first question? The question as well. Like, let me check because I feel like I skipped over. Oh no, it was just that's it. And we're not doing the how you feel about playing it now, right?
Nope.
If you want to talk about it now.
How do I?
Yeah, go ahead, Boo. Just keep going on. You're doing good.
Ah, damn it! I could have called Eradicate.
My little pet rat evolved into that miscreant creature.
Hey,
Eradicate.
Don't talk about Staryu like that.
Excuse me.
Oh my god.
Oh, but it's enjoyable. I can say that. How old my Pokemon? Well, let's just say if they get poisoned, I'm screwed. Because actually, no. Here's the thing: my Pokemon get poisoned. Instead of me using the antidote, I will keep on walking until I get. I just keep on walking until they die. I don't know why, but I always do that.
Oh, yeah.
And my Pidgeotto is broken. I swear he's broken to the max. Remember I do that sand attack twice?
Oh, yeah.
My opponent could never hit me.
I love that attack. I use that.
That's
all the
because accuracy is actually pretty broken in this game if you look it over. Because apparently, just one sand attack reduces it by like how much? Like 50% or something.
Probably 50. I didn't actually run
But-
into that many problems with accuracy.
But if you use 1x accuracy on your Pokemon, they're guaranteed to hit pretty much all the time. Like even with Horn Drill and stuff.
So
I found that out
was
not long
happy
ago.
But I grinded my Pokemon, so I kind of was happy. So it was alright at the beginning. The only thing I just did was just grind.
Do you enjoy doing that? All that grinding?
Well, if there was...
SZ, do you?
Well, let's just...
Get in everyone's business.
I can't answer that question, SZ. I can't.
I mean, like level grinding, so you can't answer that?
No, I can't answer the way I did it. I can't.
How did you do it?
Is cheating involved?
No, it's called speeding up.
I knew it. That's what I wanted to play. Not on my 30.
Wait,
so I
what
can
is
go
it
fast
called?
forward.
Play on a what?
I didn't hear.
Play on a
Who's
what?
speeding up?
On my.
Wait, how do you speed up?
Yoshiman,
Oh, please.
Another time.
Wait, are you
What?
playing on an emulator?
Oh, no.
Boo would never.
God damn it.
Okay, anyway, let's move on from this. Yoshiman, did you play the original red, blue, and yellow when it first came out?
I never played red. I never played blue. My first game was yellow. It was actually my first
Yes.
Pokemon
Really?
game. And yeah, I got Pikachu, and it was a very tough beginning of the game because of that. Because of Brock.
So where are you in the game right now?
I am currently in Vermilion because I'm actually doing the Nuzlocke run, which means I can only catch one Pokemon a route. So I'm having a bit of
Okay.
troubles traversing through here. I haven't lost a single Pokemon though. They're all level 20.
Are you playing Pokemon Yellow again?
Yeah, I'm Pokemon Yellow.
Ah, so you're different than all of us. We're either. I think most of us are playing. Wait, no, SZ, did you pick blue?
I'm playing blue.
I'm playing blue
I know,
as
I'm
well.
playing. Okay, so as
Oh,
blue's
that
the
does
only
not
one who chose
work.
red. I chose blue as well, but you're playing yellow, so you have a different experience almost entirely. Okay, no.
Yeah, no more Pikachu. Okay, Yoshiman, we get it. You voiced Pikachu, but, come on. Alright, so I'll move on to me, because I gotta go. So I did play the original Pokemon, red, blue, and, well, actually, I didn't play yellow till later on, so I won't count that. But I did play blue and red, but I didn't play it when it first came out, because that came out in 1998, and I was like 2 years old. But I did play it around like 2000, because that's when I first played Pokemon Stadium, and I would after Pokemon Stadium, I was loving Pokemon. I was loving the anime and stuff, like when the anime came out and things of that nature. So I did watch my brother play like the Pokemon Blue and Pokemon Red and things like that, and I started playing it as I got older. Like I don't want to say 5 or 6 because that's not true, but like around I was 7, I played those games. Then I played Gold and Silver, then Ruby and Sapphire, and just so on and so forth. I just kept playing them. So yeah, I did play the original, and where am I right now? Okay, so if you check my Miiverse, SpiderStaryu, you would know. But oh yeah, can we talk about this? I got the Pokemon theme for the 3DS because I got a new 3DS, which when the games came out, a new 3DS came out for Pokemon Red and Blue, where Pokemon Red, Blue are already installed on the system. So I got that, and I got the theme on the menu. You know, the 3DS has a menu.
Yes.
The menu, of course, but it's like menu themes.
Yes.
Well, I got the Pokemon Blue theme, and every time I open it, look at the noise it makes. Yes!
Wait, did you
Thank
get
you.
the
Your Pokemon
new
are fully healed.
Did
Battle
you get
ready.
the special edition?
I got the new 3DS.
Yeah, the special edition new 3DS. The one with
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So as of right now, I just beat Koga in
Koga.
Fuchsia City. Yes, I just beat Koga. Koga, he lost his mind because when I was versing him, he used self-destruct, which I'll get into more later when we talk about gym leaders. But yeah, Koga lost
I
his mind.
remember that.
So I just finished Koga. So I'm currently heading to Saffron City to first Sabrina.
Wait.
And what?
Did you say Fuchsia City?
Fuchsia?
It's
Yeah.
fuchsia.
Fuchsia?
Like the color.
Whatever. It doesn't
Ooh, I
matter.
knew that.
Yes, it does.
Does it matter?
Yes,
Do you know what I
all
meant?
the colors.
Pronunciation is very important. I will
In-
remind
Oh,
you.
okay, Essie, I'm gonna need you to shut your mouth when you pronounce Paris as Paras, and then Essie just pronounced it as he pronounced it as Paris.
But he
So
used
Essie, I'm gonna
emphasis.
need you to
Correct.
just
You guys
silence
are
your mouth.
twisted.
I'm gonna need you to silence your mouth because at least I pronounce a color wrong. You pronounce Pokemon wrong, and that's worse. This is
Dude,
wrong.
Pokemon-
okay with,
Do Pokemon
I'm
have
okay with-
official pronunciations though?
Yes.
But
Do
I'm
they
okay
though?
with
Because like,
Yes.
if you
yes,
take a look
they
at
do.
some of the stuff, they
They
pronounce
do.
some of the
No,
Pokemon
I'm
very
not.
differently.
I'm not arguing this right now.
Okay, everyone just shut up.
Yes.
Okay, let's move on to the next question.
I'm just
It
gonna
doesn't
say-
matter. Fuchsia,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. I've
I'm
heard
okay-
people say both, so it
I'm
doesn't
okay
matter.
with Pokemon pronunciations, but it's a color. It's a difference.
I've heard. Okay, I'm not gonna argue this with you, Soul. Just seriously, just go back to your trash can, close the
Fine.
lid, and be quiet. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. How do you feel about red, blue, and yellow's mechanics? So when I say mechanics, I mean Generation 1 had a lot of things that all the other generations didn't have, like the moves. The types were a physical and special split, and wait, hold on. I'm saying this completely wrong. Okay, the types were assigned to either attack or special, and then moves were cheap as hell, like rap. Just keeps going on and on and on. So how do you feel about the mechanics for this game? We'll stop with Soul because we need Soul to just take a break from speaking. We'll start with Dark Boo.
Okay, so let me.
We'll start with Dark Boo.
Wait.
Hello.
Yeah. Oh, y'all. Oh, I had Skype muted, but my Audacity was muted. Oopsie. So, how do you feel the mechanics? What you mean by? Oh, this is not a good question for me to start with.
Okay, so we'll start with SuperZambezi.
Yeah, we
I
need
was just
someone
gonna
who
say,
we,
like,
we need someone who can compare the mechanics.
Oh my God, Soul,
Oh my
go
God.
on.
Okay, thank you. All right.
Explain this to them because you're better at explaining things than I am.
It basically, especially Boo, you might actually not be best for this because you haven't really played that many other Pokemon games, but he's kind of talking about in relation to other games because he mentioned that this was before the physical special split. A lot of the moves are not as fair as they are nowadays. As Yoshiman mentioned, X accuracy was pretty much overpowered depending on the move you'd use.
Angel OP.
So I don't like this game. I genuinely did not have the best time with Pokemon Red and Blue. I mean, and one of the main things was because it's just not as good as the as the later games. And I'm probably gonna mention this a lot, but the physical special split is annoying. Plus the lack of moves like that are necessary nowadays. Like you don't really have that many good fire moves. This is before TMs were renewable or reusable, which wasn't introduced until much later in the series. So the mechanics in the game are not the best. I like the one thing I do like was the emphasis on trading, and how like 4 I think Pokemon can only evolve through trading, and I thought that was really nice. So that's my favorite thing. The only mechanic I could say was really good, considering we don't really get that many other trade evolutions, especially that many in one generation. Besides like Sinnoh with its special ones, with the items and whatever.
Yeah, I'll go next because the mechanics at the time were fine, but I definitely think Pokemon has evolved into something a lot better, a lot more fair, and just overall better than it is now, than it was back then. So yeah, Generation 1 did have a lot of cheap things, not Yoshiman said about accuracy. That was really cheap. Like Blizzard, oh my God, Blizzard had like 90% accuracy, so Blizzard was so much better than Ice Beam or anything like that. Blizzard was cheap. There were a couple other moves that were cheap as well, like I mentioned earlier, Rap. Oh my God, Rap is super
Oh my
deep.
God, I love rap in Generation 1!
Oh my God, hell no! You will not.
I remember I played through Stadium with my level 100 Charizard, and it was so fast, all I had to use is use Fire Spin, because it's like a rap variant, and I would just win battles just because of that. Oh my God, I love just trapping the opponent and getting, especially if it's against another player, it's so hilarious.
What else is like Rap? I think it's either
Fire
Construct
Spin,
or
Bind, and Rap. Those are it.
Okay.
Bind was awful.
Oh,
I
yeah.
hate Fire Spin.
It's especially not fair for the Generation 1 games, because at least with Stadium, if someone uses Rap, you switch out and the move stops.
Yeah, that's also the thing, because I would only use it in Stadium, and obviously the player switch out, then I'd be stuck.
Yeah, then the turn just resets. That's it. But in Red and Blue, they could just use Rap again, and then you're stuck again. You can't do anything. It is so cheap. Now, if I'm using Rap, then okay, then we're good to go. But if I see the computer, if I see other players using Rap, I'm like, hell no, that's not acceptable. You're not gonna do it. No,
Yeah,
unacceptable.
Not to mention,
Unacceptable.
I've experienced that
mention-
one too, and I've had it when I'm poisoned, so I'm getting poisoned each time too. And it just goes so much quicker.
oh my God, you're dead. You're dead. Not to mention also that I believe the computers have unlimited PP in this game too, right?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure
Don't
like
know.
they did unlimited PP for the computers up until a certain generation too.
Does that matter that much? Because if you meet them once,
Yes.
Well, like it matters if you try and stall them out.
with like 30
Yeah, if
turns,
you're trying to stall it, yeah.
There was also some bugs in the first Generation 1 games, like with focus energy. I mentioned this on Miiverse. So apparently, I don't know, the game either glitches or something with it, or they just didn't install this move right. But
They
with
have it
focus
backwards.
With focus energy, you use it. What it's supposed to do is increase your critical hit ratio so that it's easier to get critical hits.
Mm-hmm.
But for this game, basically it's supposed to multiply.
Yep.
But what this game does is it divides. So it divides your critical hit. It divides your critical hit ratio, so it's like it divides it by even less. So when your critical hit ratio, when you use focus energy, it's getting divided, so it's getting less. So you're gonna actually not get critical hits.
They
Isn't it
they put a division sign instead of a multiplication sign in code.
They have it
Stop.
backwards.
Yes,
And
it
don't
divides.
and do not tell me, oh, that's not as oh well, it's not really their fault. That is their fault. Who put a
Of course it's
division
their
sign and a multiplication sign?
I mean, glitches are all over this game, and like mistakes too. Isn't it like the only type that Psychic's weak to in this game is like Bug, because they accidentally made it super effective against Ghost instead of vice versa, and like the strongest Bug move is like Twin Needle, so you don't really.
Yeah,
Bug-
Bug-
Yeah, except
is
I don't
super
think
effective against-
that
And pin missile.
Oh, pin missile.
Ghost
yeah.
though. I don't think. Yeah, Ghost
Bug is
doesn't affect Psychic.
That's
So-
it. Thank you.
But there's only one Ghost type move anyway, so no one really knows.
Lick. Yeah, Nightshade and Confuse Ray, they don't go based off of
Yeah,
type,
those aren't
so.
even. Those don't count. It's only Lick,
Yeah,
and that's a
you're
great
right,
Ghost move.
I love using Lick. But yeah, is there anything else we want to mention before we move on? Like, is there any other like glitches or anything like that?
Oh,
that
you
like
want to
mention?
talk about glitches, huh? I
No,
can go over
I
a
don't.
huge list of
Yoshiman,
them.
we don't-
Like going
we
through
don't
the
wanna talk
beginning
about
of the game, you can actually
I hate
cheat right
glitches.
to the end of the game using special access to the debug special item menu, and then adjusting the values of the game. You can also head off to Viridian Forest, get in a fight with a guy, lose to him, and then you can find a level 1 Nidoking that you can send to level 100 right at the beginning of the game. And then a lot of other stuff. And then, like, you can also find this Pokemon called Missing, though. That's a bird-type Pokemon. And bird-type doesn't exist. If you catch it, then your game is destroyed. But if you don't catch it, you get, like, 125 items of of whatever your 6-item slot is. The game is broken. Let's just go with that.
Wait,
There's a lot of
their
glitches.
First,
Yeah.
it's their
The
first
game
game,
is
so give
broken.
them-
That's why I love it.
It's their first time, so give them credit.
yeah, especially the game with this caliber. I mean,
But the only thing I can say I really hated, even in Pokemon Stadium, Sabrina.
Ooh,
I
Sabrina.
can't stand every single psychic Pokemon she has. I always lose. Period. And even when I play this red thing, Kadabra, Confusion, every single Pokemon critical hit, super effective. I'm like, I know fighting type is automatic that I win. It's like every Pokemon. I can't even catch a Pokemon, for God's sake, because they said to weaken them. What's the point of weakening them when I win and kill them all the time?
Yeah, critical hits were cheap in Generation 1, and I don't mean to talk bad about Generation 1, because it was like
They're
we
very
said, it was the
broken,
first-
too.
But critical hits are decided based on your speed. So slower
Pidgeotto.
Pokemon... Yeah, so slower Pokemon don't get critical hits as often as fast Pokemon. So the faster you are, the more critical hits you're going to get.
Pidgeotto with
Yep.
his damn Pidgey and Pidgeotto with their damn critical hits.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But before I move on, can we just like, I really wanted to mention this. Can we talk about the old Pokemon names? Like before in Pokemon Red and Blue, they had some early names
Pika Blue?
that
oh yeah,
Yes.
in the betas.
yeah, in the beta.
Oh.
So I would like to just quickly go over them and just get your
Machamps.
Yeah, so let's go over them really quickly.
Yeah, sorry, I like Machamps.
Kakuna was originally Cocoon. Pidgey was Pidge.
Same.
Pidgeot was Pidgeot with 2 T's. Rattata was Ratatak.
Ugh.
Ekans was Arbo or Nagahis. And Arbok was Nagagasp. Sandslash was Sandstorm. Clefairy was Area. Clefable was Arela.
Wait, you mean
Yes.
area as in like AREA?
Yeah.
No.
Did I say that wrong?
Oh, you're right.
Oh, so why are you asking, Boo?
Oh, I was just saying like area as in like mathematical area.
Yeah, literally that.
Well,
Maybe it was like referring to Area 51 since like these are supposed to be aliens and whatever.
True. Vulpix was Foxfire.
Oh, I like that name actually. It reminds me of Talonflame.
Ninetales was Ninetay. Jigglypuff was Pudding.
Houdin.
Wait, what?
No, literally it says Pudding.
No.
Pudding.
Pudding.
Oh my god.
That sounds like a great Pokemon idea.
Well,
Let's have
that's
the
how you
pudding
say-
Pokemon.
No, that's how you say Jigglypuff's name in Japanese anyway.
That's
but...
Purrin.
Wigglytuff
No, it's
was
Houdin.
It's Purrin.
Wigglytuff. Oh my
Oh
god,
no.
let me
Stop
finish.
talking. I'm gonna get in another fight. Yoshiman, I know what I'm talking about. Xavier Mobius, the dude who was doing Smash Bros. Things, got into an argument with the people who were doing the translations for the game because he's like, oh my gosh, it's like actually saying pudding. So shut your mouth. Stop questioning me. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. Calm down. Calm down. Count to 10. Okay. Okay, let me finish. Wigglytuff was Custard. Oddish was Laddish. Parass. No, Paris was Parass, according to SC.
Oh, please.
No, Paris was Parasite. Diglett was Digda. Growlithe was Flamey. Arcanine was Blaze. Poliwag was Aqua. Poliwhirl was Aquanaw, I think. And Poliwrath was Aquamar. Abra was Hocus. Kadabra was Pocus. Machop was Karate. Machoke was Kung Fu. Machamp was Judo. Okay, yeah. Judo, yeah. Tentacool was Jilly. Tentacruel was Man-O-War.
Oh.
Rapidash was... Yeah, wow. Rapidash was Gallop. Slowpoke was Slow-Mo. Magnemite was Coil. Magneton was Recoil. Farfetch'd was Fowler. Doduo was Do-Do something, I guess. Dugong was Manatee. Ghastly was Spirit. There's still a couple more. Haunter was Spectre. Gengar was Phantom. Drowsy was Sleeper. Kingler was Kingle.
Someone likes that name.
Execute was Extra. Okay, yeah. Executor was Eggscut. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Cubone was Orphan. Marowak was Guardia. Hitmonlee was Lee. Hitmonchan was Chan. Blicky Tongue was Tongue-Tied. Coughing was Nye or NY. Wheezing was LA or La. So, I don't know. It's literally just NY and LA.
Are those based
so
off
I guess
pure, like
Yes.
the elements?
The cities.
Oh.
cities, New York and Los Angeles.
Oh.
Get it? Because the smog.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These cities are dirty, so yeah.
Bitch,
was
that
lucky.
was shady.
Yes, I know, right? Hey, but it was it was definitely shady. Goldeen was Goldie. Tangela, is it Tangela or Tangela?
Tangela.
Tangela, okay. Tangela was Medusa.
Oh, that's cute. I like that.
I could see that.
Sea King was Neptune. Scyther was Strike. Gyarados was Skullkraken.
Whoa.
Lapras was Ness. Ditto was Morpho. Eevee was Eon. Porygon was Porygon. Ammonite was S. And Omastar was Cargo. Kabuto was At. Kabutops was Lantis. Aerodactyl was Terra. Dratini was Dragoon. And Dragonair was Dragon.
Oh, Atlantis.
Yeah. Whew, I'm sorry that took so long. But yeah, those were the original, beta Pokemon names. So I'm glad they changed them. Because some of these names are good, but a lot of them are just not really special.
I choose you, Man of War.
Alright, so let's move on to the next question. Which gym leader was the hardest or most annoying? And which gym leader do you like? So, Boo, can you start this one off?
Sabrina, I can't stand her. I cannot stand. I'm sorry.
Well, I don't think she likes you either.
Them damn. I don't. I really. I spent the whole even on. Let's do Pokemon Stadium because I had that game for the longest for the N64.
Yes.
I can't deal with it. I really can't. I suck. I don't want to be rude, but yeah, I suck. I can't. No, ma'am, no, God. And who's another person that when I get to no, I don't have one that I hate after her. So no, because it was like after her, the rest was easier. So one do I like? Let's see if I can. Okay, we're gonna have to bear with me. Let me see if I can remember them. Brock,
Yes.
Misty,
Yes.
Correct.
Surge. No,
Surge.
it's Surge because electric type.
Lieutenant
Lieutenant
Surge.
Surge.
Yeah, isn't he the one with Raichu?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, I'm good at this. Next one,
Yeah, you're doing very well.
give me the type for the next one.
Grass. It starts with an E.
She's annoying.
Erica.
Wow, you thought she's annoying. Oh, Erica. That
That
must make
fits
sense.
very well.
It does. She's annoying.
The next one's poison type. I said his name. Starts with a K.
It's not.
Kill me.
It's not English.
Pikachu.
No, it's not.
I don't know.
Koga.
Ooh.
And then you know Sabrina.
Oh yeah, that bitch.
Yeah.
And then,
The next one's a fire
Isn't
type.
he the one with
gym leader.
Magmar?
yes.
Yes.
Blaine.
Does he?
Yes.
I don't
Blaine,
remember
yes.
him having a Magmar. Well, that
And
could
then the
be
last
yellow.
one, you know the last
Yes,
one.
Giovanni.
Giovanni.
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember that name. I am still good at this, which makes me very happy. And
Yes,
Alright.
this is your generation.
this game doesn't have the Elite Four crap, right?
It
No,
has
it
the
doesn't.
Elite Four. Every game has the Elite Four. Every single one.
Ugh.
I don't even remember most. I remember two of the.
I only know
members.
one.
I know
one of
all
them had Dragon.
four.
I know one of them had
It's-
Dragon type, and I lose at it.
Lance.
L'Oreal-
He's so hard.
L'Oreal, Bruno, Agatha, and then Lance. That's the Elite Four.
Oh, he was the last one then.
Yeah.
And then when I beat him, I was crying tears of joy. I was like, yes! And then my game crashed. Or, like the game pack kind of deleted the whole game.
That's funny because you still have to fight your rival.
So I'm screwed for that. So, but I don't have one that I like. I don't have one that I like.
Really?
Yeah, I don't have one that I can actually say, oh, I enjoy this person. I don't.
You don't enjoy any of them?
No.
Not even Misty?
I love the
I felt
challenge.
bad when I used Kadabra on her, Star You and Star Me.
I know, because you were thinking of me, right?
Yes, I was like, oh, look at him. And then after, confusion, one hit kill.
No! Why? Don't explain this terrorism. Oh, I can't.
I got one hit kills on Misty too.
Shut up, Yoshiman. Let's move on to the next person. Yoshiman, you go next.
This is gonna sound weird, but it makes the first one makes perfect sense because I'm a yellow player, but Brock is one of the toughest gym leaders ever. That's because all of his Pokemon are ground type though, and you're forced to start with a Pikachu. The only Pokemon that you can use are like a Caterpie, a Nidoran, or a Mankey. I'm pretty sure they don't learn any moves until like level 10, so you have to grind them up to level 10 just to have a chance. The
What
Nidoran's
game
level
is this?
12. Yellow.
Yellow.
Oh.
It's because I have a Pikachu, the only move he learns until like level 10 is Thunder Shock, and all of Brock's Pokemon are ground type, so I have, that's already a
And
problem in
rock.
itself.
Well-
Nobody cares about the rock type.
Yeah. The ground
He's a
types-
rock gym leader.
Yeah, but the ground type was the glaring issue.
Yeah.
Oh, please.
It's because he should have been a ground type gym leader though, because the trainer before Brock only uses Diglett, and that's not even rock, that's ground type. Even though there's already a ground type leader, I know that. But yeah, Brock just provided so much troubles because I had to always grind for him whenever I played this game. Always, because he's freaking the only type Next up actually would be Misty for some reason, and it's always because whenever I reach her, I'm always underleveled. And Starmie is just way too powerful. Although this time I actually got lucky and defeated him easily with the Ivysaur.
Oh, shut your mouth.
Easily.
I don't need to hear that. I don't need to hear
I easily whipped their butts with Vine Whip. Whipped them to good.
I'm gonna whip you, Yoshi.
Oh,
All right,
Staryu does
Zen.
know about the Ivysaur's whips. Smash Brothers.
Yeah, otherwise the other gym
Shut
leaders
your
are all
mouth.
easy. Although this could
Let
be
me
the
get
fact
into-
that I have all 3 starters too.
Okay. Essie, you're next, but don't make me get into it. Yeah, just go. Yeah. Just go.
Okay.
SuperZambezi.
We're talking about gym leaders. I mean, I only have 2 that I've played through, Misty and Brox.
Oh my god.
Did you remember the others?
God.
The who?
No, he didn't. He's never played through Red and Blue before, so
Oh.
he doesn't. even know
Yeah,
who
and
they
I didn't
are.
Wait,
do
did you
like
play
Stadium.
Pokemon Stadium?
Either. Mm-mm.
Oh.
No, Pokemon was just not a thing for me until Diamond. So I don't know anything. Yeah, I guess they're both pretty easy. I mean, I was all leveled up. I was past their level. I mean, for Misty, I had Pikachu with me, so it was no big deal.
Not to mention, you could have had a type advantage for Brock. I couldn't.
Oh yeah, and water. So yeah, piece of cake.
There you go.
Okay, all of you suck.
Aw.
All right, let's.
What are you talking about? I had to deal with type advantage, and I still succeed.
Okay, yes, Yoshiman. Whatever. Okay, I'm next. So yeah, clearly my favorite is Misty, because Staryu, Starmie. Hello, come on, SpiderStaryu, Misty, Staryu. Come on, let's be real. But my second favorite is Lieutenant Surge, just because I think he's really cool. I love electric types as well, and he's also really easy to beat because you just need to go to Diglett Cave, get yourself a Diglett, and that's it. Literally, you're good to go. Because first and foremost, I think he has. Okay, let me look at his Pokemon again.
I just
because forgot.
remembered another gym leader that was really annoying, and that is Lieutenant Surge, and it's all because of that stupid trash can puzzle.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Soul,
yes,
you need to get out of that room.
That soul puzzle is really annoying.
Soul,
Yeah,
I
Soul
wish.
got a
Soul, just
puzzle?
open the damn door.
Yes, when you get to Vermilion City and you verse Lieutenant Surge, first you gotta go through a bunch of souls, aka trash
Well,
cans.
no, my house. That's where I used to live. I
No,
got
Soul's
kicked
old
out.
house. Yeah,
Yeah, I
Soul's
got
old
kicked out.
house.
Yeah,
And then
Soul,
it got
get
turned into
out.
a gym leader.
I just want the button.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, but pretty much you gotta go up to a trash can and match 2 trash cans together, because one will have one switch, and then the other one, the second switch will be right next to it.
Yep.
But because there's so many trash cans, you know, even if you go to the one right next to it, it could be the one up or down or left or right. It could be any of them. So it's very annoying.
Oh,
very, very
Lord.
annoying. So when you get to it, you're gonna be annoyed. But yeah, I do love Lieutenant Surge. He's really easy. His Raichu only knows Thundershock and Thunderbolt, so literally he can't even touch my Diglett. Pikachu knows Quick Attack, so that's the only thing that I have to worry about. But pretty much Voltorb, Pikachu, and Raichu easy. Just get a Diglett, bam, he's done. But yeah, I like Misty and Lieutenant Surge. All right.
Thankfully for me, he only has a Raichu.
Oh hey,
Yeah.
me, my last.
Oh yes, Soul.
Okay, Sabrina. I hate her. She's annoying. I like her Pokemon, but I don't like her in Generation 1 at all. I didn't have this much trouble when I was doing Heart Gold and Soul Silver, because, I mean, obviously it's different game anyway. But, yeah, she was annoying. Very. I also, because, wow, okay. I actually genuinely liked Blaine, and I'm not really the biggest fan of fire types, but I just thought it was a challenging gym leader, but I wasn't, like, annoyed. I wasn't like, oh, wow, this is overpowered. He was just a good challenge, and I had a lot of fun with him. Which, again, I would not say, because usually fire-type specialists, I just don't like. Like, I don't like Flare. I like Flarenery as a person, but not as a character, like, or as a gym leader, because she's annoying. That freaking Torkoal is worthy of death, because I didn't choose Swampert when I was playing Oras. But Blaine was fun. I like him both as a character and as a gym leader. So, yeah.
All right, let's move on to the next question. Okay. What's your favorite Pokemon? For my favorite Pokemon, hello.
Well, for Generation 1, just to specify.
Yes, Generation 1. So no, I don't want to hear no, oh yeah, I'm Yoshiman,
Nosepass.
my favorite Pokemon is Nosepass. Like, come on, Yoshiman.
That is not my favorite Pokemon. That's your favorite Pokemon.
Second favorite.
It
Okay,
doesn't
my
work
favorite.
like that.
Okay.
You
can't-
can't.
yeah,
Yeah,
you-
SpiderStaryu.
Yeah, you can't. That's the same thing like SC does. Like you try to turn the joke against me, but it's like you can't do that. It's not.
Well,
it
you're the
doesn't
one
work.
who keeps calling me it.
'Cause it's
You
your
must
name.
have a love
Okay, so-
for it.
No, I don't. Okay, well actually Nosepass is okay, but I don't like him. Okay, next, my favorite Pokemon is Staryu. I love Staryu. Staryu is awesome, bodacious, juicy, and everything that represents me. And I also love Starmie, because that's his evolved form. So why would I not love Starmie? Staryu, Starmie, love them both. If I had to choose a Pokemon that wasn't either of them, which, trust me, I never do a Pokemon run without Staryu. What Pokemon would I choose? That's kind of hard. I would say Jigglypuff, but then I feel like that's only influenced by Smash Brothers. But yeah, Staryu's my favorite Pokemon. So, Soul, what's your favorite in Generation 1?
Okay, I really don't have a Generation 1 favorite. I would say Eevee, because Eevee is my favorite, but with this run, I grew a new appreciation for Jolteon. I was never really a big fan of the Kanto Pokemon. Or the Kanto evolutions. I kind of like Vaporeon, and Flareon was never really that good. Even though I do like its fluffiness, it is a really cute Pokemon. But Jolteon is surprisingly fun to play with, even in Kanto. I was having a lot of fun because it's really speedy, so I did get a lot of critical hits. And thanks to Lieutenant Surge giving me, I think it was Thunderbolt or Thundershock or something like that, I got a really good electric type coverage quickly once I got Jolteon. So, I didn't have any problems with it. I'm not exactly sure if I would say Jolteon or Eevee, but because in general Eevee's probably my favorite considering all the possibility, but I only like it thanks to later generations, because I'm not sure if anyone was expecting more evolutions. So, Jolteon.
Yoshiman, your favorite Generation 1 Pokemon?
My favorite generation Pokemon is probably my favorite Pokemon of all time, and that's Pikachu. And that's mostly because of the whole Yellow influence of me first playing Yellow. I've grown attached to Pikachu. Also because Pikachu I actually found to be quite a powerhouse, but that's mostly because when I transferred him to Yellow, he had a light ball. That was amazing power. But yeah, also just the fact that Pikachu is the Pokemon with the most emotions and stuff, mostly because Pikachu is following you. So I grew a quick fondness of Pikachu, and I hated it whenever Pikachu fainted because of that. I love my Pikachu! Just like an actual buddy that's following me around the whole game. And I actually can tell that because, like, I can see his emotions and stuff, and I just have quite the fondness of Pikachu just because of that. And I aim for a Pikachu every playthrough I can just because of that now. Just my Pikachu. My little buddy to travel with me.
I like Raichu more.
I don't like Raichu so much.
Oh, Raichu's so cute. I don't like Pikachu that
I
much.
think Pikachu's cuter.
He gets all overhyped, maybe. And I'm really bad. Like,
Well,
as soon as something's way overhyped, I hate it.
I mean, I couldn't evolve Pikachu in Yellow, and that's part of the reason why I still refuse to evolve him. Because he's always Pikachu to me.
Yes, but no Tino Shade. Pikachu and Raichu. Okay, Pikachu and Raichu are pretty voluptuous. If
in
I
this game,
shall
yeah.
say. Yeah, they're just. When I saw Raichu, I'm like, oh my god.
Hey,
Oh my
Oh
god.
yeah,
that's
they're
so
fat.
nice.
They're fat.
They're.
well,
What's
they're like
wrong with
actual
that? I'm
mice.
saying it's like,
They've
damn.
just been getting skinnier over the years. In fact, like every year, apparently in the Pokemon games is completely unrelated. So I don't know what you do, but like everyone's been noticing Pikachu get skinnier and skinnier. Like with
Which I kinda
every
feel bad about.
generation, he gets
I
skinnier.
feel bad.
And
Because I like fat.
some
Pikachu.
people even claim. Some people have even made comments saying that he's gonna be like a skeleton basically at one point. That's how skinny he'll be.
Oh my god.
I like fat Pikachu. He's cute. I mean, not Generation 1 fat Pikachu, but like Generation 3 fat Pikachu.
I just like
Pikachu
Pikachu.
isn't that fat in that generation.
No, Generation 4 Pikachu. It's the perfect weight. Because now, like, if you see him in modern art, he looks weird.
Yeah, Generation 4 Pikachu is the best Pikachu size.
Okay. Dark Boo. Favorite Generation 1 Pokemon?
Articuno.
Really?
Articuno.
Yes, I love
Why?
the feature. I love the feature of it. And it's like the only Pokemon. It's like when I used to play Pokemon Stadium. It's the only one I choose. Always choose it.
Plus, it's one of the only good ice types. Well, Lapras is good. I like Lapras.
And,
Um.
yeah, it's only Articuno. I'm sorry.
SuperZambezi. Favorite Pokemon?
I actually lied before. I did have interaction with Pokemon before Diamond. Our family used to collect
Liar!
trading cards. So we
Can't look at you
I was
anymore.
familiar with them through that. And my very first card, and this is so unfortunate that it has to be
guess?
this
No.
one. Do you want to guess who it is?
Paris.
Yes.
Jinx!
Wait, it was
Yeah,
Paris?
that was
Wow,
my
it's
first
Paris.
and I've always liked
Paris.
it.
Oh my god!
So
Then why do you call it Paras then? Is that like a just like a cute name for it?
stop.
It's a nickname.
There's no like click here for pronunciation on the card. Okay, nothing tells me how to say it.
So you always have called it Paras?
I don't think so. It's just that was a long time ago. What, like 15 years ago? So not having to say that name for that long, I don't know how I pronounced it then and how I pronounce it now. So, and I don't pronounce it like that anymore because I was very quickly corrected.
Check in the description below. We'll put down how SC pronouncing all our Pokemon names. We still have that on our channel. Yes, that's a gold mine.
We have Boo doing it too.
Okay, so
Kangaskhan is the best.
oh yeah, we do have Boo doing it too. We gotta upload that. I don't know if we ever uploaded it. Okay, so everyone said their favorite Pokemon, right? So quick recap. Yoshiman's favorite is Pikachu. Boo's favorite is Articuno. Essie's favorite is Paris. Soul's favorite is Jolteon.
Yes.
And my favorite is Staryu. Okay. There we go. Alright, so let's move on to the next question. What's your current... Okay, we already answered that. What's your current Pokemon team?
No, I didn't.
You didn't
I
answer?
didn't
Okay,
answer.
so actually, let's just... Okay, then I'm... Clearly, I've lost my mind. Okay, so what's your... What is your Pokemon team?
Well, first, I'd like to mention that I have completed the game. I think...
Congratulations.
Well, you know what? I don't think people know. I did, because I played the game a little before pretty much everyone else, because I was prepared. So my team was... and also I chose Squirtle, because I like Squirtle, and I chose Pokemon Blue, so it was only fitting. So my team was... I'm sorry if I'm a little far from my mic, because my list is right here. My team is Jolteon, Butterfree, Blastoise, Dodrio, Ninetales, and the hardest Pokemon ever to catch, which was Clefairy, and then evolved into Clefable. Because Clefairy is only a 1% chance in Mount Moon, so you cannot find it. And it's super annoying. I can't stand it, and I love my Clefable.
Hey Soul, did you know that on certain floors it's a 5% chance?
Did you know that's still not much better?
Yeah, but it's still better than 1. It's like 5 times better. It's also where you can find Paris.
Oh, that's true. You know, that's
That's
fair.
right, guys.
Butterfree, also I'd like to mention, is actually a really hard Pokemon to, like... I was kind of expecting it to be actually better in Generation 1, considering, Generation 1 being so whack. I thought Butterfree would be good. Butterfree is not. It was actually kind of fun to play with, like, within... The Elite Four was actually having a lot of fun using it, despite it not being good against any of the types. I was like, oh wow, Butterfree was surprisingly good at dealing with Koga's Pokemon, and I didn't have too much trouble using it with Bruno? Yeah, Bruno. Wait, did I say Koga? Oh yeah. I was talking about, Koga facing him, and then Bruno in the Elite Four, and then, Agatha, Lance, who's the last one? Agatha,
You said them all.
Yeah,
Bruno,
that was it.
Lorelei.
You want the
Lorelei,
first one,
yes.
that's Lorelei, yeah.
Yeah, she's the first one. She's
And
ice,
Agatha-
I think.
And Agatha's Ghost?
Yes.
Okay, Ghost then. I couldn't remember which one it was, because I get Agatha and Lorelei confused, so I was trying to figure out. Yeah, Agatha. My Butterfree was good against it. And this is probably the first Pokemon game I've played in a while that I didn't nickname my Pokemon, because I wanted to have I didn't really come up with any good names, and I forgot to name my Blastoise, or my Squirtle at the time, so I was like, well, okay, I'm just gonna go along with this, and I didn't nickname any of my Pokemon. But I'm a really big fan of I have a new appreciation. I already mentioned Jolteon, but I have a new appreciation for Ninetales. I still don't like it that much, but I actually was using it, and I was like, oh wow, I actually kind of like Ninetales. I'm still a bigger Arcanine fan, but you can't get Arcanine in this game, so too bad.
All right, Yoshiman, your team.
All right, let me pause and take a look. So, as I was saying, I'm doing a Nuzlocke, so my team is just completely based off of those Pokemon I find in the wild. The first one I find, I catch it, except for like gift Pokemon. So I can grab. In my rules, I set I can grab any gift Pokemon I want, so long as I haven't caught a Pokemon that route already. I'm pretty sure that's official. Goes with the official rules, anyways. But I have a Pikachu, a Nidoking, a Charmeleon, a Butterfree, an Ivysaur, and Timmy.
Hey, that's me.
Timmy!
He's a Rattata.
Yes! Timmy!
He's a Rattata.
Oh my god.
I literally
He's in
named
Yoshiman's
him
game.
Timmy because it was the first name that popped into my head when I caught the Rattata. I'm like, Timmy.
I like Timmy.
This has nothing to do with, like, I don't mean any shade or anything, but
Okay,
that was the
we know
first.
you're shady,
That was the
Yoshiman.
first name that popped into my head when I caught the Rattata. I'm like, Timmy. But yeah, otherwise Pikachu and have, yeah. Normally I actually catch a Clefairy, but the low odds made it so that it was impossible for me to get it, sadly.
Wait, what?
Well, because I'm doing a Nuzlocke, I can only catch one Pokemon per route. So when I went to Mount Rune, the first Pokemon I found was Zubat. I ended off killing it accidentally. I could not catch a Clefable this round because of that. As much as I want to.
It's good. Your luck would be like.
Well, that would be amazing.
Really
Also, what's also just speaking about luck, to get my Butterfree, the first Pokemon I found Viridian Force was a level 4 Metapod. And in that game, they don't learn Tackle, right? They don't learn Tackle. So I had to swap train a level 4 Metapod up to level 10 just so I could use the Butterfree. And that was painful. But it was worth it because Butterfree was the one that destroyed Brock.
I do have an experience with like trying to do that because I did do a Nuzlocke of I believe Pokemon Black 2, and I was like, I really want to. I think I've told the story, but I really want a Flygon, but I don't think I'll get it. Like, I really want one because I've never used one at this point. I've used it like 4 times now, and I got a Trapinch, and I forgot what I think I named it Mark with a C, and it was actually I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed having that, so I wouldn't say it's impossible to get something extremely rare. And by the way, Trapinch on that route was like I think a 5% chance. But I wouldn't say it's like luck is impossible to get it.
Not
and
impossible.
I think it's best to hold your hopes up. But if you had gotten that,
if I gotten that Clefairy, I would have been so happy. I would have had my full team because most of my Pokemon are gift Pokemon in this game because I use the 3 starters and Pikachu as well as the common Caterpie that you can find. So if I got that, I would have had my perfect team.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm fine with Nidoking, though. I think Nidoking's a really cool Pokemon still. Because, like, I just really love the design. He's always, like, my alternate if I can't. And I got kind of lucky with him because he's, like, as common as all the other Pokemon.
Nidoking in later generations is so fun to use. I forgot which game I used him in. I think it was my first run of Pokemon X. Oh my gosh, it was so fun to use. Nidoking is so weird because he learns like a crazy amount of moves.
You can find Nidoking in X and Y?
Well,
I do not know where you caught him much later in the game.
Oh yeah, you get him at I think it's called Reflection Cave. He's right after that.
I usually catch Pokemon early on within the game. Don't wait till later. The only time I did catch a Pokemon later was Pawniard and Black and White. That was about it.
Nidoking learns Blizzard, I think it is. I know he learns Ice Beam, but I also think he learns Blizzard. Like he's one of the only poison types that can learn an ice type move at all. So that's just he's so cool.
He's like
if Jolteon hadn't been so cool, and if I hadn't loved Eevee already, I would have said Nidoking. Nidoking is so good. Nidoqueen is awful. I don't like Nidoking or Nidoqueen at all, but Nidoking is the best. And ground types, it's the only ground type I pretty much like at all. So There's that.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool Pokemon. Anyways,
okay.
yeah, that's enough with me. Currently, I've got 6 Pokemon. None of my Pokemon have died yet, so that's good. So I'm hoping to keep it that way, and that's my team.
Okay.
Pikachu is almost dead, though. Oh my.
Okay, my team. Let me pull it out. I have my Paris. Okay, level 13. I have my Pidgeotto, level 20. My Rattata.
Rattata.
Rat Attack.
Level 8. My Pikachu, level 16. Shh. And my Wartortle.
Wartortle! I love Wartortle.
23.
Wartortle.
I used to have Metapod.
What?
Well, I wanted Metapod, but I don't. What do I do with that thing?
Catch a
Evolve it
Caterpie.
into a Butterfree.
Catch a Caterpie. It's a lot easier.
Catch a Caterpie. No tackle.
Okay, well, I always liked Metapod. That's why I wanted it, but the thing was useless. Yeah, I guess I'm looking for a fire type at some point because that'd be nice. And you guys are saying Psychic is overpowered, so I'm gonna need one at some point.
Yeah,
too.
Psychic. Psychic has only one weakness of the weak moves. We already discussed this.
Wait, what is the Yeah, you're not gonna run into any good bug types. Is it just Alakazam's line? Oh, and Execute. Those are the psychic types you can get.
Mewtwo?
I don't.
Jinx.
And Jinx. I'm sorry.
Mr. Mime.
Okay, we're done.
There's
I don't
quite a
hate
few.
anymore, I'm sorry.
Okay, let's move on to my team,
Drowsy.
the best team.
The worst team that beat the game.
Okay, well, shut your mouth and shut up.
Get mad. Get mad.
Okay, silence. Okay, so here's the thing with my team. I have all the tools ready to evolve my team, like water stones, leaf stones, and moon stones, but I just never did it yet. So yeah, I gotta do it because I'm about to go to Sabrina, so I gotta evolve them. But yeah, here's my current team. We have Staryu, yes. Okay, yeah, Staryu, yes. We have Beedrill, and I have Jigglypuff.
Yeah.
I have Weepinbell,
Oh yeah.
Haunter,
That's a nice one.
and Wartortle, which I'm gonna get rid of Wartortle once he evolves in the Blastoise because I really don't need him. Staryu literally covers everything. Surf, he has Surf, Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, so he's covers everything. So I'm just gonna get rid of Wartortle.
Do they have recover in that game too?
He has recover too. Yeah.
Oh, that makes them really good then. Wait, do you have?
Yes.
They are a psychic type. Do you not have psychic?
I didn't give him Psychic yet. I don't have it. I think I have the TN, but it's stored away, so I gotta teach him Psychic. So if I do teach him Psychic, I will have to get rid of Recover, unfortunately.
I mean, recover might be a better
you guys-
move then.
Fun fact about Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff was the first shiny I ever ran into, and it was on my first run of Pokemon X because I was looking for Bayonet, because at that point they didn't. No, it was like really early, so nobody found out about where Bayonet is. And I accidentally killed it because I was trying to use the weakest move, and still my Pokemon were too strong.
Good job.
I have a love-hate relationship with Jigglypuff, and I'm still upset.
Yeah, and for you kiddies, this is before the Fairy type, so Jigglypuff was just normal.
And
so.
before shinies.
Yes. But yeah, what I like about Generation 1 is I can use weaker Pokemon like Jigglypuff, which is soon going to be Wigglytuff, and Beedrill because there's not a lot of competition. There's not a lot of like super strong Pokemon that hard counter it. So that's why I'm using weaker Pokemon like Jigglypuff and like Beedrill and things like that because you know I can use them effectively. My Jigglypuff knows Body Slam, and oh my god, its Body Slam is powerful.
Body Slam's really powerful in Generation 1, I find.
The Body Slam is powerful.
Yeah.
It has the stab boost, which is in case you guys don't know what that is, that's
Same
Same
type
attack.
bonus.
yeah, same type attack boost. So yes, that's that, and yeah, that's my team. So Dark Boo, why don't you give us your team?
Can I pull it up?
Yes.
Because I don't remember it by head. Let's see.
Oh, none of us do. Trust me, none of us do.
I had mine written down.
I'm just playing the game right now.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
Should I say the level and everything?
Yes.
Sir.
Wartortle, level 27. Pidgeotto, level 28. Raticate, level 22. Kadabra, level 25. Diglett, level 23. Oddish, level 12.
You're gonna level grind Oddish.
I don't care for Oddish. I don't. I do not want Gloom and Vileplume. No.
Oh.
If only you could get Blossom in this game.
Surprisingly, I remember their name.
All right, so let's move on to the next question. Favorite town, favorite music. What's your favorite town? Let's just do this quickly. Soul, you're first.
Celadon City, and I like its music.
Okay, Yoshiman.
I don't have a favorite. I can tell you my least favorite though, and that's Lavender Town.
What? Oh!
It's the music. It
no.
creeps me out.
I love the music.
Wait, what's it called? Seafoam Cave or something?
Seafoam Islands.
It's like do 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 do. That one. I like that one. Sorry.
Seafoam Islands.
I think that's it. That's such a good song. Sorry.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't have a general place I like.
SuperZambezi, favorite town.
No favorite town. Favorite music battle theme, if we're counting that.
Dark Boo.
I don't have a favorite.
Oh my god. Favorite music then.
None of us care about the towns.
When I ride the bike, that's it.
Oh, okay, yes. Well, my favorite music definitely is...
No. I'm turning off my headset.
Can you actually stop the music because I don't want to hear any more of it? I'm cool.
I love Lavender Town's music. I don't know. I think I'm like the only one. Even growing up, I love the music, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's so scary, it's so creepy." But it kind of is. But I just love the way it sounds. The dun 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 dun. I love it. It's really catchy. Love it.
I'm actually not bothered by it. I just don't like it. I don't find it too creepy. I just don't find it. I'm like, ugh.
I used to think when hearing the game music that if you let the music play for too long, something horrible would happen.
That was a standard childlike terror.
I know, but I still think that way. I don't like it. I mean, nowadays I have more of an appreciation for it because of that whole factor, and I actually like it a lot now because of that. But like, it's still, actually,
it doesn't sound creepy without the. The only reason why this sounded a little creepy, this has echo.
Yeah, it's because it's the first generation thing. The newer generation's kind of like dulled down on it, but the first generation, like, it fits. It really fits the town theme because
it does.
Because of Lavender Tower.
I wish it
the
wasn't,
Pokemon Tower.
I wish it wasn't ruined because of that, because I actually kind of like the idea of Lavender Town, but the music and all that creepy stuff kind of ruined it for me. So
It made me want to run out as a kid.
I love the color lavender too.
Well, yeah, but the town's based off of death, so obviously it's not going to be like, oh, sunshine, rainbow.
Well, it's not even based.
Kids like sunshine and rainbows.
Oh, remembrance, yeah.
Yes, and it's a really nice
ghosts.
theme. Yeah, that too. Yeah, the ghost thing was really weird. It's something that's been unprecedented with Pokemon, even with Generation 1. You don't really... The ghost. It was a ghost Pokemon. It wasn't a ghost
My favorite thing is when there's a girl in town who asks, "Do you believe in ghosts?" And then you like, "Yes." So there are believers. Or, "Do you believe in ghosts?" "No." "Oh, so what's that white hand on your shoulder?" I'm like, okay.
My favorite is they did
Pokemon loves being creepy.
Anime,
yeah.
where they talk about ghosts, and at one point you can see a white hand on Red's shoulder. That was such a cool detail.
I love it. Yes, love it. All right, so let's get into our last question. This is our last question.
Pokemon just loves being creepy.
Yeah, okay. Well, this is our last question to finish things off for our Pokemon podcast. Would you recommend Red, Blue, and Yellow for younger Pokemon fans who did not grow up with these games? Why or why not? Okay, well, you want to talk? So
no, I wouldn't, because you have better versions of these games. If you play the newer ones and you like Pokemon enough, you can play Red and Blue to have that appreciation of where it started. I wouldn't recommend it because it's like the next best one. Or obviously it's not the next best one, but everything you've played so far, in my opinion, will be better. So the only reason you would go back is for nostalgic reasons, and if you don't have that, then it's for appreciation reasons.
I agree. To be honest, I wouldn't even say if you want to experience the Kanto games, the Kanto region, play Heart Gold and Soul Silver because that's one of my favorite games of all time.
I would actually suggest playing Fire Red or Leaf Green because that game was
because it's before the physical special split, and I think the physical
I
special
guess
split
that
is
would make sense for the new players. It's definitely.
I mean, I would recommend either. Like, if you want to do Fire Red, Leaf Green, or you want to do Heart Gold, Soul Silver, just so that it's not 100% different. Like what Soul said makes sense. Like Heart Gold, Soul Silver, there's the split, the physical split, and special split. So for people who play Pokemon now, that'll be easy for them to get. There's not much to get, just no fairy type. That's pretty much it. That's all you have to understand. So yeah, to me, if you love Pokemon that much, like you're obsessed with it, like you're a big Pokemon fan like me, like you freaking make your name, your username on the internet, SpiderStaryu, or other Pokemon names that exist that involve Pokemon.
Me.
Like Soul Rock Powers.
No.
Okay, Absol Powers, but I like to call them Soul Rock
Soul
Powers
Rock
sometimes.
Powers. That's a great name.
Solrock ain't got no powers besides
Oh,
being
please.
terrible Pokemon.
Okay, we're gonna clock Soul.
Wow,
when Sun
that's
and Moon
a
come out.
great way to talk about yourself. Much.
Okay, but let me finish my review, my little thing. So I would recommend it if you're a big Pokemon fan. If not, I just tell you to be careful if you buy the games on the 3DS, because I'm just gonna warn you that you might not enjoy it. Like, because if you're so used, just understand something. There's not a lot going on. There's no animation. Well, there's some animations, but there's very, very little animations. The Pokemon sprite, especially the back sprites, look really.
Ugly.
I'll be honest, it look ugly, yeah. And there's just if for someone who already experienced like the top tier Pokemon, like all the graphics, all the great music, all the other stuff, you're gonna be a little bit like underwhelmed. You're gonna be underwhelmed because there's none of that stuff. It's just pretty much just basic Pokemon. That's it. So keep that in mind. If you still want to get it, then hey, I think you still might like it. If you like Pokemon, there's not much difference except there is a lot of difference, but. You know what I mean? The style's the same. Go get the badges, versus the Elite Four, you're a Pokemon Master, bam. That's what it is. So, if you want to experience the old generation, and, you should experience it, and I recommend Pokemon Blue, because, hey.
I recommend Yellow, because that is better.
And understand, it's also $10. So, you can get red, or blue, yellow, whatever you want to get. It's only $10. So, it's not that expensive. So I definitely think it's worth it. I definitely 100% think it's worth the $10. And Boo, do you want to talk to the younger generation of Pokemon fans?
They need to play. They need to learn their roots. They're used to all these graphics. They need to know. In the 90s, there wasn't that many graphics.
Yeah, that's Boo. That's why we play Pokemon Stadium, right? To get those old 3D Pokemon, like Pokemon coming out and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we play Pokemon Stadium and Stadium 2.
Yep.
They need to learn. They need to learn the culture, get educated instead of being manipulated. But
exactly,
they should play the game. Heck, they should, because a lot of them they wasn't born. A lot of gamers we know that like Pokemon, they weren't born in the 90s. They was in the 2000 era. Therefore, they can play for some of them older games. Come on now. Talking about the graphics are ugly. Where did you think these graphics come from?
Exactly.
Hell, truth be told, some of these graphics of today's games are ugly.
Exactly.
Well, let me start reading and preaching. I will preach the word that is desired and acquired. So don't come. They already know how I go. I will read you for hieroglyphics. So don't do it.
I didn't know you could read hieroglyphics.
I could read Sanskrit too.
All right, and that's
Hey,
it for our...
I never got a full thing.
You didn't go? Oh, I am so sorry.
I gave a
Yoshiman.
small
Please.
opinion, but I didn't actually give my full opinion.
Well, I am
it.
so sorry, Yoshiman. Please give your opinion.
Well,
Knock it down.
for red, blue, yellow, I would honestly not that much recommend it for the younger fans, because like obviously it's going to be very confusing with how all the mechanics are. But if you're really interested in learning like the history of where it all started, I'd highly recommend that you take yellow for the play, because yellow is the easier version. Unless you have troubles with Brock, then I'd go with red, blue. If you don't like grinding, then you can go red or blue. But it's mostly if you want to experience Pokemon for the old Pokemon, see how that was all like beforehand. Also, if you want some of the new if you want to teach some Pokemon some new moves, because first gen can teach them moves, and you can transfer them up to the new Sun and Moon game. So if you're just like that much
Yeah,
a
that's so
fanatic,
cool.
Yeah. You can get a Staryu that knows Tri-Attack.
Somebody pointed out
Yeah.
that depending on, I was listening to a podcast called the Puckle Podcast, and they pointed out how potentially depending on what they would do with abilities, Fissure was a TM
Machamp.
and you could teach it to Machamp. So technically you could have a Machamp that could learn a one-hit KO move without any with no guard. So I don't know how
that's
gonna,
cheap.
Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna work with Pokemon Bank and abilities. And
it's
stuff
probably
like that.
well, if anything, it'll probably give a random ability, and no guard is a normal ability, so you'll probably get. You have a 50-50 chance of getting that, and even if you don't, there's the ability capsule in the new game, so you can easily just get it.
That doesn't. Oh, yeah, I know. Whatever the case may be, I'm just saying. What would they do? Are they gonna make like a thing where it's just not viable? Like they won't let you transfer it if it has Fissure, because that's like OP. Or maybe,
I think they'd allow it. I think they'd allow it. I
let
just
you.
think they'd have a one-hit KO clause where you can't have one-hit KO moves.
Yeah, they'll probably just ban it from tournaments.
Yeah.
I definitely think so. I definitely think they would have to do something, because there's going to be too many people on Wi-Fi with Fissure Machamp.
That also,
Like, no.
oddly, that actually reminds me of when both my brothers played like the 4th generation games. Whenever they'd start, like, my younger brother always had a Machamp with Dynamic Punch, and he loved it. But my older brother had a Lapras that had Sheer Cold, and whenever they fought, my older brother just used Sheer Cold and finish it off. Oh my god, that
wow.
was hilarious every time, because they always would start with those two. And because Lapras was always faster, it would always pull Sheer Cold and always win. It was hilarious to see every time.
I love Lapras.
Okay, I just want to say one thing before we move on. Did any of you catch a Mew? Because I actually caught a
I
Mew.
saw that.
I plan on doing the
haven't.
glitches after I beat the game.
You have it, Boo? You said you haven't.
I haven't.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I plan on doing the glitches after I beat the game, because I'm trying to do like an official Nuzlocke. So
Yeah, that makes sense.
if I catch a Mew, then I'm probably cheating. I don't. I'm not entirely certain, but I think I might be cheating if that's the case. Plus, I wouldn't get Charmander if I did, because actually I could, but that would be almost
got you.
nah.
Okay, let's move on. Alright, so that's it for our little Pokemon podcast. Stay tuned till the end when we're going to be singing the PokeRap, so stay tuned just a little bit longer. So let's quickly go over news. There was a Nintendo Direct just 2 days ago on March 3rd, I believe. March 3rd. And some stuff were announced. Like,
Rest in peace, Paper Mario.
Yeah, let's talk about Paper Mario. Yeah, Paper Mario Color Splash.
Sticker Star
which was
2.
announced. Which
Why?
pretty
Why?
okay, guys, you keep talking when I'm trying to explain
Sorry, I'm
things.
just so mad about that.
So pretty much, so far what it looks like is pretty much there's a town called Prism Island, I think. Is
Yes.
it Prism Island?
I love how that name is like that.
Yeah, I love the name. And like pretty much what you have to do is the town is drained of color, so you got to add color back to the world, and yeah, because the color's been sucked. So you get this little. Apparently, there's paint bucket partner that's with Mario, and yeah, you just gotta paint things, and more will be revealed later. But that's pretty much what they showed. And so far, what it looks like, the battle style is pretty much similar to Sticker Star. And a lot of people are not too happy about that because Sticker Star's battle style was not really praised. Now, before you guys give your little teas and kikis, let me give my opinion really quickly. I love Sticker Star. I think it's a great game, but I don't think it's a great Paper Mario game.
I actually
So-
fully agree with that one.
So, and people say, like, what do you mean by that? What I'm saying is, it's a good game, but if we count it as Paper Mario and compare it to the first two Paper Marios, it's nothing. I can't even compare it, because there's no comparison. The first two were just too good. And Soul, I know Soul's going to be like, well, the third one was good too, because he likes Super Paper Mario.
I do like Super Paper Mario, but I can't stand Sticker Star's battle way. I don't like it as a Paper Mario thing. Even as a normal one, as a normal game, I was kind of bored by it. But oh my gosh, why? That was okay. Next to partners, which I'm pretty sure they're not having. It looks like this nasty paint bucket is Kirsty, basically.
Yeah.
No partners again, and partners are like, why are they getting rid of the normal Paper Mario thing? Everyone likes the RPG thing. Sticker Star has the least amount of sales for Paper Mario. So what purpose do they think? Do they think it's really going to sell more than making an RPG thing? And I totally understand Nintendo doing a different, doing differences with their series. Because if we're going to talk about Metroid, actually I'm going to mention it anyway. Metroid Prime Federation Force is, I was describing it in the Skype chat right after, is going to be a hard pill to swallow. Because that game actually looks really fun. The way they described it, I was like, wow, this game actually seems extremely fun. I kind of want to get this game. But it's still going to be... Because it's a Metroid Prime game, but it's not Samus. And it's really weird to not have Samus, and I don't like that. And I wish you could... But, I mean, thinking about it, it's a game revolving around multiplayer, and having 4 Samuses doesn't make much sense as to the story they gave, where the war is still going on, and so it's just the other people who are in charge, the other bounty hunters. And so I actually really like it, and I'm considering buying it. And see, Nintendo took a different approach with the Metroid series, and right now it doesn't seem too awful compared to when we first saw it.
Yeah.
This color splash thing, maybe if they say they have partners, but it did not look like they did, because when we saw the battle, we didn't see that paint bucket there. So, unless that's one of the first battles without the paint bucket dude, which I don't think it was, we're not having partners again. And I already don't like the idea of having stickers or stickers, but in this case cards, to rely on your battling. So it's almost like having PP. I don't like it.
PP and no levels.
Yes, no levels. What? Maybe they'll bring in levels. Maybe, but they don't. They're not gonna have badges, I bet you. And badges are my favorite part next to the partners, because the badge system is so cool.
I love badges.
Badges are the reason why I love Paper Mario. I mean,
yes.
No, I can't call it Paper Mario anymore, because Paper Mario is now just Sticker Star. They think, at least Nintendo. Nintendo's dumb.
Let's see what other people think. SC.
Yeah, I pretty much agree that, I would much rather have, 64, 1,000-year door. But I just have to accept that that's not going to happen right now. That's not the direction they're going with it, obviously. With that in mind, I'm pretty excited for this. It's more Paper Mario. I love Sticker Star. I enjoyed the battle system there. And this looks like it's more of it. Looks really creative. It looks beautiful. And it has a lot of potential to have like a really cool and unique story. And I'm really hoping that this is still kind of early, and that it's not going to be filled with toads again, because that's annoying. That really is. That's the one thing I can't excuse for the Paper Mario series. Like, I get it, you changed the RPG thing. It's this kind of game now. Okay, whatever. That's the direction they're going. I'd rather have that, but this is what we have. That's fine. One thing I don't excuse is the lack of a unique story and unique characters. That has to be there. Like, that's part of what makes Paper Mario so charming. And if that's not there, then that makes it a lot harder. Like, I loved Kirsty, but that was it from Sticker Star. Nothing else was that intriguing about it. So
yeah, it's like all the toads pretty much have the same personality. Either it's like, oh, I'm the scared one, and like, or one's the brave one, or one's like the whatever one, shy one, smart one. It's like there's always like a bunch of the same toads, and Paper Jam really just. Paper Jam just, I'm sorry, I love Toad, but I'm just really toaded
exactly.
out. I need Toad withdrawal. Because there was just so much Toads, and it just...
That's exactly what I thought. When I saw them piling out of that house in the trailer, I was like, it's Paper Jam all over again, no!
No! It reminds me of that scene where they had the piano toads. Remember when they were all stuck in the piano?
Yes.
And this game... just because it's looking like Sticker Star, I feel like it's going to be very similar to the fact of it. Like, it's going to have a small world selection. The hub world's going to be kind of lame. There's not going to be many characters or character developments. They're going to put all the effort into the first world and not really put much effort into the later ones. Even though I do like World 4 and Paper Mario Sticker Star. I actually very much enjoy that because pretty much every level was very unique.
That one, they actually put effort into it, I find.
Yes. Yeah,
that is a great world, and I loved it so much. I especially love that ending part. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, Yes.
I waited in line.
Let's hope they don't have all those annoying bosses where if you don't have the thing stickers or cards or whatever, that it's just going to be extremely hard, because literally, like, the first boss is like 100 HP, so if you don't have a thing sticker, you're going to die.
Actually, I beat the whole game without using required thing stickers. So, like, if they were optional, like in those boss situations, I never used them and I still won the whole game.
Good for you.
Boo, what do you think?
Do we have time?
Yes, we do.
We have some time.
Let's talk about federations.
Yeah.
One, you know what? Here's the two things about this game. Metroid the Federation game, and this new color bucket. Why do they tag Metroid before it for Federation, and why do they tag Paper Mario for the color bucket thing, whatever the damn crap is? Why do they have those names when they are nothing like the names that they have? That's like Mario Party 10, which is a carbon copy of Mario Party 9. That's what they doing with this color bucket, whatever the hell. Color Chaos. I know it's another...
Color Splash?
Whatever.
Okay.
That's the same thing they're doing. It's a reincarnation of Sticker Star. They need new heads up in that office. Number one, they can hire your girl Toadette for the toes. Come on now. Get real. Let's get into that.
Yes.
Hire
Paper
her.
Toadette does exist.
Good. For more toads, 'cause I am sick of toads. What happened to all the characters? We had so many characters. What happened to them?
Miyamoto. That's what happened.
Goodness. We went... I'm sorry, this is not an RPG. This is not an RPG.
I don't think they didn't even call it that. They call it like an action adventure now.
I want my RPG back.
Yes.
I want...
I can only...
Oh, I'm
No,
just
continue.
saying, I want the story, because they do good with the story, then the story became complete shit at Sticker Star.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, Super Paper Mario story, that was it. That was the story, and that was the best story. Although the others they followed too, but that was the best story, and they didn't do most of the Paper Mario element. So what is going on? You are going down, 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 and even more down. I'm tired of this bull. I'm sorry. I don't care what anyone else say. I'm sorry, because I'm in it for originality and new things. But come on now, when you had a formula that was working, why are you messing with the formula? If it was perfect, it was already Formula A. Now you turn it to Formula F. It gets. Go ahead.
I just want to say that I agree with you with Paper Mario. I don't agree with the Metroid thing. I think they could have used any other. They could have created a new IP with like Color Splash and all that cool stuff. Whatever, cool Sticker
Yes,
Star.
they could.
They could have. But with the Metroid one, I think
Sticker Star 2.
I think with Metroid, I think that works. Like, if you want to do a Metroid multiplayer, this is the way you do it. Because from what I saw in the trailer, it looked like it played like a Metroid Prime game, but with other people, and that's exactly what you would want from Metroid Prime.
I'm not saying the game is bad.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about keep. You have expectations of your fan base have expectations of you. When you bring out a game that has nothing to do with... Actually, let me go back to square one. When they initially gave the game, when they initially released the game, like the trailer and such, that was a slap in the face.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was a complete slap.
Now
It's
you
just
know
like-
that's going to carry, no matter how good the game looks. It does look fun multiplayer. It better have a good multiplayer element, and this is what I mean by good multiplayer element. Like Hexen for the 64, where all four of us work together to get through levels and such. That's what I'm talking about. That's what the online play that I need. I don't want no online play that has a certain level or this, that. I want an adventure with a multiplayer online. You could do single player, but I want an adventure where we all could work together and progress in the story. That's what I need. If they don't have anything like that, that's going to be the thing that's going to make me mad. Now, Color Splash, go to hell. That paint bucket looked like shit. That paint bucket could go somewhere. Kirsty reincarnation. Mario hits the hammer. Ink come. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm sorry. I'm like, are you serious?
Like, that stuff looks cool, though. Like, it looks fine. It's just, like, the core mechanics, like the battle system, the partners.
That looks...
And the story, and...
From what we know,
at least that we know of.
See, I think I was trying to move on, so I'm going to say my last thing. I think that with Sticker Star, there wasn't this much backlash because the game wasn't released, and people didn't really know what it was going to be yet. With this, there's immediate backlash, just like there was for Metroid Prime Federation Force, and even for Star Fox. So they do have time to start changing little things and reacting to fan reaction. Like for Star Fox, they said the game didn't look that bad, and now it looks a little better down the line.
I mean, if we actually do look back when Paper Mario was shown at E3, Mario had a partner.
Yeah, that's different though, but that wasn't in response to fan reaction.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They might have enough time, but they might not. I mean, that game does look very much
and they did say
development.
2016. That's this year, so yeah.
All I hope for is the best. I just want a game that's fun, and I really want a Paper Mario game to be a Paper Mario game. I'm so over this just constant, like, I agree with Boo, like, just this title, it's called Paper Mario, but it's like, okay, there's Paper Mario, but it's nothing like what a Paper Mario game is supposed to be.
Yeah.
Nintendo.
It's enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough with this just nonsense.
I need to move. I need Mario to learn things, be able to use this, have defenses, have partners that can do various things. I don't need to play a card and play the card correctly in order to do an attack. Mario not developing anything. I'm like,
it's just the Paper Toads. When I saw the Paper Toads, that's what really just made me just really facepalm. Like, Paper Toads again? No. I just want to cut them all up.
I can only hope that I feel like this has happened before, but I can't name the example. Like Ukulele, someone's just gonna be like, I'm gonna make a game that is pretty much directly inspired from Paper Mario, and it's like Paper Mario without the character of Mario, because this is, I can't take it. Maybe they can do a turnaround like Metroid Prime Federation Force, because right now I'm okay with it. It doesn't look like a bad game, and maybe this is how Staryu you kind of felt when playing Sticker Star. You're gonna say, it's not a Paper Mario game, but it's a good game.
Yeah.
Yep.
But maybe that's just what I feel like for Metroid Prime Federation Force, because I can't put my finger on it, but I'm okay with it. How they described it with those, I think it was capsules, I thought that was really cool. It's kind of like, it's a different way of making a classes, or different classes. So I'm cool with that. But for this Sticker Star, unless they can turn it around and quickly, I'm not for it at all, and I don't even think I'll be buying it. I'm a very quick to judge person, so I could be taking those words back in a month or two, but I don't think so.
Sticker Star 2.
We just have to wait and see. Really quickly before.
Wait! I never got to talk about any of the stuff either, because there's so much.
Yoshiman!
You guys were too busy talking about Sticker Star.
You're talking this whole time.
Yeah, but you guys are too busy talking about Sticker Star 2 and the Federation Force that you guys are missing out on some of the best parts about the Direct. Like, there's the new Mario Maker stuff. Like, they're getting keys now.
That's cool.
That is going to be amazing once I can figure out a way how to use those.
Okay.
There's also that new Kirby game. That one actually looks pretty amazing.
I was gonna talk about that, but you just interrupted me.
You know what? I wanted a chance to bring it up first because it looked awesome, and that's what the game I was hyped for the most. That Kirby game.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the
cool.
Kirby game looks great.
Because like the main thing I got is like, it's Triple Deluxe. Triple Deluxe was a fun game, and then they brought in that giant mech, and I'm just like, oh my, that just looks so awesome. That mech. It's just like, it looks so awesome. I can't actually, like, it was a huge surprise because I don't believe anyone predicted that was gonna come. That game was gonna be talked about. That game was gonna come at all. And the fact that it's Kirby and he gets this super mech that copies abilities too, like him.
That's cool. I like that part.
Yes.
Like that game is just like it looks so amazing. I can't wait for that game to come out. Oh my! Like just. There's also that other game, but I kind of like the games from Triple Deluxe, like the Kirby Fighters. Like it just looks like it looks like their sub game is just like a mini boss rush with friends. That's all it looks like to me.
I hope there's Wi-Fi with that.
Nope, there's not.
Then there's no point in playing that.
Exactly.
They confirmed that. They confirmed that.
They said you can play locally or use computer players. So it doesn't seem like
there's no point in playing that then, because I would only play it with other people, and well, if I can't play with other people, then there's no point of it. I only get it because of that giant robot now. If the only they should have really made those sub games like online because they're really short. You could easily do that. I don't see much of a problem with it.
Okay.
I love the abilities that they have so far. Doctor, ESP.
They brought back Jet.
Poison. Yeah, they brought
Jet
back
is awesome.
Super Smash Brothers. The Super Smash Bros. Ability.
Oh, I need to buy a Kirby amiibo just for that.
Yes.
I think this is only for the Super Smash Brothers Kirby because they should.
Yeah, the Super Smash Bros. Kirby gives Smash Bros. And then the Kirby gives UFO.
The Kirby.
Because they announced, for your information, they announced
Yes,
a
the
Kirby
UFO
amiibo
is back. Yes, and the UFO Kirby also is back. I love that. Okay. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Alright, so let's get into what we've been doing this week. So, why don't we start with Soul?
I creamed SZ in Super Smash Brothers and it was the best thing in the world. So actually, I was rewatching it during the podcast.
Please.
I had a replay when it was me as Bayonetta, SZ as Wii Fit Trainer, and Dark Boo as Mewtwo. And the funniest thing happened. So I was in the middle of grabbing. First it was Mewtwo, Boo. And SZ just let go of his a fully charged Sun Salutation, and it killed Boo. And then later on, we were getting really annoyed with SZ. We weren't even a call, so this was just like, we had ESP between each other. And so I grab SZ, I pummel SZ for like a second, and then I see Boo's charging up Shadow Ball, so I just stay there, and Boo lets go, and it kills SZ.
Oh, please.
It was the best thing in the world. And then, the best part is, SZ's at 20, this is the beginning of the match now. At the beginning of the same match. SZ's at 20, Boo's at 50, and I already lost my first life because my recovery failed. It was lagging and my jump wouldn't work and was getting annoyed. I still managed to win after only having one life, afterwards, because I lost another life later. I had one life compared to both of them having two, and I still won. That was a very good match, and I have the replay and I want to upload it, but I don't think you can upload full replays, which is stupid, so...
Yeah, Soul was doing very well yesterday. I will give him that. And I also stay spiked him, so...
No, okay, I was talking, it wasn't in that match, though. It was not in that round.
Okay, well, you can explain that when it's your turn. Yoshiman, you're next.
Alright, so I haven't really been doing much. I've been playing Pokemon since it came out. I've also been playing Fire Emblem Fates for some time. That I'm trying to not get so far in it, though, because I really just want to play Revelations. That's going to be the path I want to take. But otherwise, I'm playing games, and I'm doing stuff. Yeah, I've been just waiting for like the Nintendo Direct to come up, and now that it's up, I'm just waiting for that stuff to come. That's my life. Oh, other than homework, but yeah. Next.
Okay, Dark Boo.
Smash. SC beat me almost every single time. I can't play it.
Oh, please.
I can't.
You keep saying, oh, please, I
You
love that.
did beat me.
Let me give some quick backstory, though. Boo beats me all the time. Like, 95% of the times we play, he beats me. And then I had enough, so I said, in like the middle of February, I said, okay, no more playing until March. So the next day, I said, we're going to play again after I looked up some tips and some videos on how to improve. And I started whooping. And I was doing very well with exclusively Wii Fit Trainer and some Peach thrown in there. I'm sorry, Boo, but yeah, I've been doing really well, and I've been beating him maybe 50% of the time now. So
50!
Okay, yesterday it was like 75% of the time.
You are lying!
Oh my god.
80%.
Was it 90%?
of the time.
Lying 87.1!
0.1.
Do you that accurate?
Was 0.1 for the stakes
Yes, I
break.
kept track of how many times I lost.
Oh my.
How many times did you win?
How many times did you lose?
I think Boo won
Let's
once
try
yesterday.
win.
Or twice, maybe.
True.
How many times did you lose?
You subtract how many matches you played by how many I won.
But anyway, that's what happened.
Horrible.
What about Mario Kart? What were you going to say about that?
Mario fucking Kart!
Oh my god.
Dashing boardwalk! When I tell you I was in third! The fake iron box hit me. I flew in the air so high for some reason. And I fell off the railing. I flew over the railing and fell into the water. I get back on track, a bullet bill hit me, I fly back off.
Oh, this was on Banshee
all
board?
the way in, SD all the way in 11th place. He ends up going past me. I'm like, are you serious? I kept on going from 3rd to 12th. I won 12th in almost every race.
Oh, and
If it wasn't 12th, it was 11th.
there's that track, that custom track called Color Wonderland.
We kept on falling off, and then as Z caught up, I flew over the finish line.
He was coming in at, I don't know if you were last, but you were very close to last, and all you had to do was cross the finish line. You somehow went over the railing. I don't know how. All I heard was screaming. Oh my gosh,
I can't play. I won 12th place like almost every race. I didn't win higher than 11th that night. I won 11, 12, 11, 12. If it wasn't 12, that's because there weren't 12 players.
The good news
Literally.
is that it's just the tracks themselves. Boo has not cursed anyone that's playing with him. Nobody has been getting on his nerves, so that's at least the good part in all of this. No Sierras.
Hey, Boo, have you played with... Okay, no Sierra. But Jerry, right?
Jerry was pushing it one time.
I can't. It was like every time I get so far, there's a funky con that knocks me off. And if that's not the case, I just get screwed over. I don't know. I won last. Then it smashed. Wait, it was smashed first. And then this game didn't even make it better. It made it worse. I'm like, are you serious? I can't play any games.
Oh, so you're going to go on a hiatus like a
I can't
Say a
go
month
on-
of a day.
I can't go on a hiatus. I have to play something. I might play today as well.
Okay, so now it is my turn, and let me just say what I'm doing really quickly. So I've been playing Pokemon pretty much exclusively. I also got Fire Emblem Fates, but I'm not playing it until I finish Pokemon. When I do, and I have everything up on Miiverse, then I will go into Fire Emblem Fates. But other than that, yeah, just Pokemon, working on my game, Mario Party Interactive 6. That should be up soon, because I currently have the designs done. I just got to do... I gotta add the different types of spaces, and then the layout, and then that's pretty much it. And then because I'm using my time up, I thought I'd play some Donkey Kong for Soul, and this is in a different language this time. So listen.
Didn't we do this already? Wait, this isn't the French one.
This is German.
Oh, jeez, it's another new
My
one?
people. Yes, German. Oh, but I got another one. I got one more.
No, wait till... Oh,
No, we're not gonna wait till the end because that's
no,
gonna be the
save
PokeRap.
it, because then it's just gonna... You're not gonna have anything for later.
Okay, I'll save it for another time. But
Yeah.
yes, we got more Donkey Kong themes coming soon. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So
Well,
let's
one
get
thing
to
just
our-
happened to me, and I'm really sad about it.
Okay, say it quickly before we close off.
I was just fighting on the SSN, and there's a Voltorb, and you self-destruct and killed my Charmeleon! I lost Charmeleon! Oh my god, I'm so sad!
Oh, you.
I hate Charmeleon.
Wow, you're so rude. That was like one of my...
Oh.
That was like my newest Pokemon in my team. he has done absolutely nothing yet, and then he dies.
I don't feel that bad for Yoshiman.
Exploded on me.
I don't feel that bad for Yoshiman, because you know what Yoshiman just did? He just posted a picture on Miiverse of Staryu being poisoned. Hell no.
That was funny.
And he says, I need to take my rage out on him somewhere or another. :3. Get out of here, Yoshiman. Get out. He's about to get out anyway. Okay,
yeah.
So that's it. That's the end of our podcast.
Right.
Thanks everyone for listening.
Well,
stay tuned
that
for
was
Pokemon
karma,
in a few
wasn't
minutes.
it?
Why are you interrupting him? He's saying goodbye.
Yes. Okay, you can subscribe to the Lost Levels podcast on iTunes. Make sure to leave us a rating and review, because, you know, it helps us grow. We need ratings, we need reviews, especially reviews. Reviews help so much, so please give us a review and give us 5 stars.
Yes.
5-star use. Yes, give us 5-star use. Give us 4-star use and 1-star me, or something like that. Give us 5-star me. I don't know.
And poison them all.
You can find all our past episodes on our website, thelostlevels.marpelegacy.com. And that's pretty much our official website, so make sure you check it out. Follow us on social media. We have Facebook, facebook.com/thelostlevels. Our Twitter is @LostLevelsNPL. Our Tumblr is thelostlevelspodcast.tumblr.com. And our YouTube is youtube.com/user/thelostlevelsNPL. The THE. And for me, I am SpiderStaryu everywhere on YouTube, Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, Nintendo Network, Google+. All of it is SpiderStaryu. And make sure you follow me on Nintendo Network, please, because I'm posting all this stuff on Miiverse of me and my rival Soul and all my other Pokemon adventures. So please check it out. I've been really documenting everything, like literally everything. I've been doing a good job with it. So please go check it out. My Miiverse is SpiderStaryu. And that's it. So what about you guys?
SuperZambezi on Twitter, Nintendo Network, and YouTube. Nothing special going on any yet, though. So follow him anyway.
Hey, you can follow me on the Tumblrs at Hardly Milk, or at the Nintendo Networks at Compete.
DarkBlue007, Nintendo Network, Twitter, and DarkBlue YouTube.
Yoshiman, I'm Yoshiman222 everywhere. Sometimes I call Yoshi Tactician, but otherwise, you just search anywhere for me, and I'll be probably not found. But that's my name.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for listening. But before we go, well, actually, we're gonna go. But here's the PokeRap.
Yee!
Woo!
Oh boy.
Okay, guys, we gotta rap some Pokemon.
You just do the singing. I'll take care of the hard part.
Let's get it on. I want to be the best there ever was, to beat all the rest. Yeah, that's my cause.
Electro, Diglett, Nidoran, Mankey, Venusaur, Rattata, Fearow, Pidgey, Seeking, Jolteon, Dragonite, Ghastly, Polysar, Vaporeon, Poliwrath, Butterfree.
Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon.
I'll search across the land, look far and wide, release from my hand the power that's inside.
Venomon, Poliwag, Nidoran, Golduck, Ivysaur, Grimer, Victorville, Moltres, Nidoking, Farfetch, Abra, Jigglypuff, Kingler, Rhyhorn, Fable, Wigglytuff.
Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all.
Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon.
Zubat, Primate, Meowth, Onix, Geodude, Rapidash, Magneton, Snorlax, Gengar, Tangela, Goldeen, Spearow, Weezing, Seal, Gyarados, Slowbro. Gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all.
Yeah!
Gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all.
Yeah!
Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon. Ow!
Kabuto, Persian, Paras, Horsey, Raticate, Magnemite, Kadabra, Weepinbell, Ditto, Cloyster, Caterpie, Sandshrew, Bulbasaur, Charmander, Golem, Pikachu!
At least 150 or more to see.
To be a Pokemon master is my destiny.
Alakazam, Doduo, Venonat, Macho, Kangaskhan, Hypno, Electabuzz, Flareon, Blastoise, Poliwhirl, Oddish, Drowsy, Raichu, Nidoqueen, Bellsprout, Starmie!
Woo! We're at the halfway point. Doing great so far.
What's all this wee stuff? I'm doing all the hard work.
Break time's over. Here we go.
Metapod, Malbrack, Kakuna, Fairy, Dodrio, Seadra, Vibrune, Krabby, Lickitung, Tauros, Weedle, Nidoran, Machop, Shelter, Porygon, Hitmonchan.
Gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all.
Yeah!
Gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all.
Yeah!
Articuno, Jinx, Nidorina, Beedrill, Haunter, Squirtle, Chansey,
Pokemon!
Parasect, Execute, Magdugon, Pidgeotto, Lapras, Vulpix, Rhydon.
At least 150 or more to see.
To be a Pokemon master is my destiny.
Charizard, Machamp, Pinsir, Coffee, Dugtrio, Golbat, Staryu, Magikarp, Ninetales, Ekans, Omastar, Scyther, Tentacool, Dragonair, Magmar!
Whoa, catch your breath, man. Check out those lips.
It's downhill from here, just 24 more to go.
Now it gets tricky, so listen real good. Sandslash, Hitmonlee, Psyduck, Arcanine, Eevee, Executor, Kabutops, Zapdos, Dratini, Growlithe, Mr. Mime, Cubone, Graveler, Voltorb, Glue.
We're almost home!
Gotta catch them all, gotta catch them all.
Yo!
Gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all.
Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon! Yay!
Charmeleon, Wartortle, Mewtwo, Tentacool, Aerodactyl.
Ammonite.
Slowpoke.
Pidgeot, Arbok.
That's all, folks.
Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em.
Ooh, gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon.
Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all.
Ooh, gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon.
Catch 'em, gotta catch 'em all.
Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon.